Good morning. Welcome to Connect Church Community Online. We're glad to have you with us as we conclude our little series on lending to a friend, loaning, and usury and things like that. Don't use people. And so, if you would turn to Luke chapter 6, we're going to read a couple lengthy scriptures today, but I believe it'll help us to be happy and helpful in our life as Christians. So in Luke chapter 6, verse 34, it says, "And if you lend to them of whom you hope to receive." Now, if it's an agreement from the beginning, hey, I need this back, and then you need to pay it, okay? If they say, well, there's no rush, then, you need to work with them. Don't make it too long of a rush, but you try to help them out. But it says, if you lend to them whom you hope to receive, what thank have you? What's coming out of it? For sinners also lend to sinners to receive as much again. So here it is. He's saying, if you lend $25, then, get 25 back from brother. He said, even sinners do that. And so what he's saying here is, now if you just got lots of money and you don't want to be used by that person, but the Lord puts on your heart, then give them that $25 and don't expect anything back. Then if you do, it's all a blessing, see? And so, but when we start saying, oh man, I gave him that $25 yesterday and I want that money back by tomorrow, then we start having conflicts, and it separates families, separates friends, church members, and all kinds of things. So communication is the key to a lot of things and relationships, and so we need to make sure when we're talking about those that we work on that. And so here in verse 35, it says, but love your enemies. Now, man, we ain't talking about borrowing money, are we here? It says, love your enemies, do good. And look at this. And lend. I mean, he's talking about enemies right here. Hoping for nothing again. Now, hoping for nothing again. Now, here's the key, because most people don't see the God side of this. And it says, and your reward shall be great. I think the church has lost a lot of its giving to help people in need. I think a lot of time individuals, we do not help and share maybe as much as once did. And so it says, and your reward shall be great, and ye shall be children of the highest, for he is kind unto the unthankful, and he's even kind to the evil. Wow. So here it is, what good have we done if we give money to somebody that can even pay it back? That's what it's saying. Man, it's like, well, then better not even give any. Well, we start thinking and starts looking, and sometimes we just get so materialistic, but we have to be careful, okay? And I thank the Lord for those in my past that have helped share some of the burdens that I've carried, and so you want to look at that from the right point of view from both sides. Don't take advantage. Don't use people by always asking for the money and not giving it back. And don't be going buying nice things and then, borrowing money like you can't pay your power bill, okay? So you have to be careful. You have to really be in need and doing your best that you can with the money that you have, okay? So let me just read here, and I hope you'll bear with me on it. We're going to read from the CSB, Luke chapter 6, 20 through 36 right here. It says, then looking up at his disciples, he said, blessed are you who are poor, because the kingdom of God is yours. Blessed are you who are now hungry, because you will be filled. Blessed are you who weep now, because you will laugh. Blessed are you when people hate you, when they exclude you, when they insult you, and slander your name as evil because of the Son of Man. Rejoice in that day and leap for joy. Take note, your reward is great in heaven. So there's suffering down here. There's things that are lacking. And that's why God has other people. Yes, God can take care of it, but He allows other people to help in this kingdom work of helping other people who may be down in some areas of their life. 23 says, rejoice in that day and leap for joy. Take note, your reward is great in heaven. For this is the way their ancestors used to treat the prophets. But woe to you who are rich, for you have received your comfort. Woe to you who are now full, for you will be hungry. Woe to you who are now laughing, for you will mourn and weep. Woe to you when all people speak well of you, for this is the way their ancestors used to treat the false prophets. You got money, people's pretty much being nice to you, okay? And it's like, if you ain't got anything, people being mean to you here. So it's looking at, if you can say, look at verse 27. But I say to you who listen, love your enemies. Do what is good to those who hate you. Bless those who curse you. Pray for those who mistreat you. If anyone hits you on the cheek, offer your other cheek. And if anyone takes away your coat, don't hold back your shirt either. Give to everyone who asks. And from someone who takes your things, stealing here, don't ask for them back. Wow, I mean, this is pretty straightforward here in the Beatitude. Look at verse 31. Just as you want others to do for you, do the same for them. If you love those who love you, what credit is that to you? Even sinners love those who love them. If you do what is good to those who are good to you, what credit is that of you? Even sinners do that. And if you lend to those from whom you expect to receive, what credit is that to you? Even sinners lend to sinners to be repaid in full. But love your enemies. Do what is good. Lend, expecting nothing in return. Then your reward will be great, and you will be children of the Most High. For He is gracious to the ungrateful and the evil. Be merciful, just as your Father is merciful. God bless you and have a good day.